Ripple XRP rug pull of the decade, but don't panic, and I'm going to be telling you why you shouldn't. Now, you probably woke up this morning and made yourself a cup of coffee or tea or whatever you drink, and you saw the markets tank, and you probably thought, well, what the heck went on here, right? And a lot of news and rumors were spreading out, and people were just talking about the whole chaos and how everything is down. As you can see on the screen, it's all red. So what's happened? And that's what I'm going to talk about in this video, as well as the price action for XRP coin. So all I ask from you are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. So XRP is down by nearly 13% on the day. But let's take a look as to what has happened. So from Forbes, we have the rug pull of the decade headline, and that the Bitcoin ETF denial fears suddenly crashed the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP and Solana. So as we know, Bitcoin did actually reach a very high price. I think it was at around about 44 or 45k, but it has come down a bit now to 42k. And so what was this news? So apparently there was some news spreading around that we could potentially see the spot Bitcoin ETFs being denied. Now, as we know, we do have the approval dates currently set on January the 10th, and I think a few of the other ETFs are set on different dates as well. And you'll see over here that Bitcoin's price is down by 10% on the 1 day, and Ethereum, XRP, and Solana are all down between 8 and 15%. So do remember, guys, that this is not just a target on XRP coin, because I know that there are going to be some people complaining and panicking that the price has now fallen below that 60-cent level. So don't get worried, this is happening to other altcoins as well. And you'll see over here, it was following the news of an analysis prediction that the SEC will push a decision on a Bitcoin spot ETF back to the next quarter. So of course, this has sparked fears in a lot of people, because when we have delays like this, it of course does tank the market, because the expectation has now gone. And according to this analysis, this is what they wrote. They said within their prediction that the SEC Chair Gensler is not embracing crypto in the US, and it might even be a very long shot to expect that he would vote to approve Bitcoin spot ETFs. And based on this explanation, he said that this might be filled by Q2 2024, but we expect the SEC to reject all proposals in January. So the analysis has not only said that the spot Bitcoin ETFs could be fulfilled and pushed back by the next quarter in this year, but also the fact that all of the ETFs will be rejected. Now, this analysis is from the Matrix Port. Now, their website is a news website, and essentially they posted two very different articles with only 1 day in between. So you'll see over here, the first article that they posted had a headline of Bitcoin spot ETF approval imminent, Bitcoin to jump to $50,000. So we have two predictions here saying that we're going to be having the approval anytime soon, because it is only roughly around about 7 days now, and predicting a new high for Bitcoin to jump to that 50k when we were sitting at around about 44 to 45k. And this article was actually posted on the 2nd of January. And so anyone reading this article would think of this as a bullish sign to be getting into cryptocurrency. But then what I want to be showing you is at the exact same website, the next day, January the 3rd, the SEC will reject all Bitcoin spot ETFs. And guys, this just goes to show that the news outlets contradict each other. They say one thing, but then the next day, less than 24 hours that you can see over here, they say something completely different. And this is how they are able to manipulate the market when it comes to the news. But also, let's just think about it. Let's just say that the analysis was correct, and that the analysis predictions that we could be seeing a delay in the Bitcoin spot ETF approvals for January. I actually wouldn't be surprised by the fact that we could be seeing a delay from the SEC, because it is the SEC, and again, it is just another orchestrated effort on their end and pure price manipulation. Now, the game for them in general is to fake the news and to dump or pump the market, and it's pretty much the same game that they always play. So as you can see from here, we have one bullish news article coming out on the 2nd of January, and then another one saying something completely different by the same news outlet. And so it just goes to show that the predictions that they have changes like the wind and the weather. Now, not only did we have that, but also we had Jim Kramer. Unfortunately, he has opened his mouth again, and Jim Kramer said that you can't kill Bitcoin and it's here to stay. So let's just take a look at what he said.
No, there won't be an ETF, but I do think that the people who are in it for that are going to use that as a chance to sell. But this thing is, you can't kill it.
Price was at 45.6k, and now we have seen it go to 42k. And so of course the price has come down by $3,000 because he spoke. But I just want to show you this video of Jim Kramer and what he said about cryptocurrency a year ago.
Be Bitcoin, whether it be Ethereum, whether it be Solana, anything crypto, I think sell, 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 sell.
Okay, so he's saying to sell cryptocurrency, and that's what he said a year ago. Now he's saying that Bitcoin can't be killed. However, he has killed Bitcoin, and when he told you a year ago to sell your cryptocurrency, that's exactly when you should have bought it. But nevertheless, despite the fact that we have seen a dump in the market, you should still be purchasing altcoins whilst they are low and on the dip, because the thing is, all of these institutions are crooks and they're trying to get rid of your positions. They're trying to get rid of the weak hands, and guess who is going to want to buy it up? Well, BlackRock and JP Morgan. Now let's take a look at this filing that we have. You'll see over here that Michael Saylor, he has spoken very positively about Bitcoin, and it's come out that he will actually be dumping over $216 million worth of MicroStrategy shares, making it his largest sell in history. And you can see over here the amount of securities acquired. And so what do you think that he is going to be doing when he receives the cash proceeds? It says that Bitcoin dump was more than expected, and if you can't connect the dots, then there's no hope for you. I definitely think that it's likely that Michael Saylor will be using those funds to be buying up Bitcoin. And I think that he has also recently mentioned the fact that he will just be accumulating more Bitcoin because he sees the potential use in it. And so as you can see, all of this news is starting to link up now. Now let's just take a look at this before we have a look at the price action for today. Now, despite all of the FUD going on and about the delays from the SEC, this actually came from Bloomberg Intelligence about the spot Bitcoin ETF approvals for each of the institutions. So it seems like this we could be having ARK Invest 21 shares as the first approval on January the 10th, and then potentially Bitwise 4 days later, and BlackRock, Van Eck, Fidelity, Wisdom Tree and Invesco on the next day. But I would caution this with the fact that it could be potentially speculative. So don't take this literally, because you never know, we may see a delay. So the price action for XRP, as we know, it took a massive dump along with the rest of the market. The market cap is at $1.61 trillion and we are down by nearly 8%. You'll see over here we are trading at 0.5584. We are down by 11.71%. Of course, volume is up by 123.65% and we are trading at $2.5 billion. Let's just take a look at this dip though. However, if you'll see over here in the earlier hours of the morning for the 3rd, we were currently trading at that 62 cent level, so we were at 0.6258. We did have a bit of a pullback. Now we have come down by 7 cents, but that's purely based on the fact of the overall crypto market and the news that we have seen. And so we are now seeing a newer low. And so this is how the 1 month chart is looking like. We are down by 10.3%, but of course it is an outlier, because if you have a look at the 7-day chart, we were pretty much trading between that 61 to 63 cent level quite nicely as well. So with that dump that we have taken, what should we do now? Should we sell XRP coin? Should we hold, or should we buy more? Well, if you have the means to buy more XRP coin, this is definitely an opportunity to buy the dip. If you want to sell XRP coin, you can go ahead, that is up to you. However, this is just not targeted towards XRP, so don't get down on that. I definitely think we should be able to get back up to the 60 cent range again, but we may just suffer a little bit more within this 56 to 58 cent range. Again, it just depends with the news and with the rumors that they're coming out with, because with a delay it does put a hamper on where we can potentially go, and also it depends on how quickly Bitcoin's price is able to recover. Guys, if you want daily Ripple XRP coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.